Good day folks and welcome to Best Trade Setup. In this video, I will be going over the trades from the 15th to the 17th of November 2022. Now let's get right to it. Now on this 15-minute chart, we can see price action at this support level did a sweep and then a W pattern, rejecting off of this numbers area 1770, and all of this happening within the order block area, which is 4 confirmations. Price then goes up, and back down again to the support level. Does the same thing as before, a sweep, a W pattern, rejecting off of numbers, and all of this happening within the order block area. That is a total of 8 confirmations. Now, I would have entered the trade here, but I was not at the screen at the time. But I did enter here because the R&R is still favorable for me to enter the trade. Now, also in this very same example, even though I used 8 confirmations to put in this buy, this is also a best trade setup because price, looking at this level here, did a fake out and closed back up above this level, right? Which would make it a 5 confirmation trade setup instead of a 6 confirmation trade setup. So either way, this trade would have been entered and the stop loss would be here and the take profit around this area. Now, I didn't wait for price action to reach full TP because this is the 5 minute time frame, and on the 15-minute time frame, this price action here is a huge rejection wick, and I didn't want to take my chances and waiting for price to reach here, so I just exited around this area instead. This is what it looks like on the 15-minute time frame. This is the huge wick I was talking about. It's always good to take partials as the trade is running in your favor because you never really know what price action might do. This is a wider view of the price action on the 15-minute time frame, just for you folks to take a look at. Now, this is a labeled chart as to what exactly I was looking at when I entered the trade initially, a total of 8 confirmations. Now, here's another trade setup on the 16th. This is a best trade setup because we have price action doing a fake out and tapping into the order block. So with every fake out, it's a W pattern, and it so happens that this fake out is in the form of a W pattern. If you look at your line chart, you will see a W pattern forming here because of this bearish candles, bull candles, bearish candle, and then a bull candle. So that's 3 confirmations plus tapping the order block, that's 4, and reacting off of this quarter level, that's 5. I would enter the trade here with anticipation of price reaching the high of the day. And as you can see, price did reach the high of the day, full TP. This is a detailed chart as to what exactly I was looking at. The way I approach my trading is I add up these confirmations, either they're 5 or 6, and then I enter the trade. Now, this is a trade setup that gave out an 8 RR. So, as you can see here on the 15-minute time frame, this is where I entered, but the confirmations were on the 5 minute time frame. I decided to take some partial profits here and move stop loss to break even. And as the days went on, price eventually reached full TP. There were 7 confirmations, sell confirmations on the 5 minute time frame, and I will show you this in just a second. Now, this is the 15-minute time frame. As you can see from the initial high of the day, price went above and closed back below. Now, that's a fake out, and with every fake out is an M pattern. Just so happens that this fake out is presenting multiple tops, so those are 3 confirmations, and it's reacting off of this quarter level. Those are 4 confirmations. So in this case, I would need a total of 6 confirmations, but in the end, I found 7 confirmations. Now, how I do my price action analysis, every 2 pin hammers is equivalent to 1 confirmation. And here we see we have 4 pin hammers, therefore it's 2 confirmations, and we have 2 more pin hammers here, that's 1 more confirmation. So in total, we have 7 confirmations. This is how I approach my price analysis, and take from that what you will, folks. I'm simply sharing how I take my trades. Now, this is a closer look as to what was happening here. As you can see, we have 4 pin hammers and these 2 pin hammers right here. So a total of 7 confirmations, including the ones I'd mentioned earlier. And with that, folks, I thank you for listening in. Take from that what you will, and I hope that you all have a pipful week. Cheers.